No great thing needs a man to give, oft little will purchase praise. With half a loaf and a half-filled cup, a friend full fast I made. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to turn 52 of Aries, where we are playing Utgard. And this is potentially, hopefully, right? This is going to be an exciting turn. So, let's jump in and see how it goes. Alright, we've got Battle in Ulm, Battle in Mighty Fortress, and a couple of other things going on. We did finish research in Blood 3, and we're on our way to Alteration 5 now. So, let's see what has happened in Ulm. See what this battle is. We do not have much... yeah, we don't have much province defense here. But it's the curse of the Fountain of Blood, right? They have no attacks, and they're blood. So unless he's got some blood researched, and even then, it's only like, what, like life transfer or something like that? Ah, he's got, ooh, he is Death 5. Oh, but if he's just animating skeletons, that means he doesn't have very high enchantment. Otherwise, this guy would almost definitely be defaulting to Horde of Skeletons. Oh, man. Oh, Dominion penalty, never healing wound. Oh, such low health. We'll see if that factors in. He's summoning the skeletons, though, and he's got high protection. And he's got pierce resistance and slash resistance and 25 fear. So, I don't know if my PD's gonna make it. They're chopping up these skelly bums pretty good. Oh, they're not really doing... Oh, we got the Frightens coming out. Oh, Bolt of Unlife. Oh, we're chipping. We're chipping. Oh, the Frighten's not working. And... oh, there we go. Alright, so we have killed the god of Ulm. Let's see how we did with actual Ulm. Alright. Battle in Mighty Pillars. Okay, so we've got our array, our very large line of long dead giants, our little pile of regular guys now, our line of Seaths and Huskarls, our gaudy Huskarls, and our second line of Seaths, a big box of gaudy Huskarls back here with our slaves, and a Norna, and another Seath. We've got our two Jotun Jarls with their thunderbows, and we've got our assassination squad in the back. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, so we're up against two big squads of Ranger of Ulm, right? These guys have crossbows, which are armor-piercing, pretty dope. And then we've got this kind of big block of infantry of Ulm. Decent infantry, nothing to snuff out, but not the crazy powerful infantry that Ulm is kind of like known for in the later ages, right? The having like 20 fucking protection at base type shit. This is kind of their weaker stuff, so. And then they have a, what's this up front? They have a Lamia, aha. They have a bunch of black priests, right? Gems all around, right? Like making sure that these guys have as much as they can. Gonna be interesting to see what all these gems get used for. And then in the back, we have a couple of illuminated ones. Got some... I don't know if he's just gonna communion these guys up and try to do some stuff with this one or not. And then he's got a prophet here. And actually, way in the back, right, are these guys. He's got some gnomes. And I don't really... I guess he's got these guys on the wings because these are like... maybe they're just defensive chaff against maybe like wolves or something like that because they've got, they've got glamour, so maybe he's hoping they'll like defend or something like that. I'm not sure. So, we're going to do a big... zoomed out version of the battle, and then we'll do like another viewing or two and watch how things go. So, crossbow bolts come out. Communions do go up on both sides. And Some shots fire, and then we get a whole bunch of nether darts, and then it looks like we get some like magma bolts or something. Another fire of crossbows. The howl comes out, more nether bolts, more magma bolts. Yeah, because we've got the fire. Those might be shadow bolts coming out from. Oh shit! Just toasted some wolves over there. Bunch of nether darts just doing work, killing so many rangers of Ulm. What the fuck is that? Is that a slime? I think that's a slime. Okay. Our Gunloth is not flying, so it looks like he did not get hit with fly. The wolves seem like they're doing well in the back. We've got some earth elementals back here holding them off. We got some iron dart spam going out. We got a bunch of long dead getting pushed out. Ooh, and some off-script casts of nether darts. That's what I like to see right there. I still see the lightning strikes from the Jotun Jarls whenever they're shooting. That's awesome. Nether bolt spam as well, which is, I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's still good, you know? Ooh, super close to the prophet back there. What do we got? Anything else? I think that's mostly it. We've got wolves in the back, a Gunloth in the back. He just toasted that fucking earth elemental in one fucking swipe. Whoo! Got that fucking illuminated one too. Alright. And that is the battle. We are victorious. Let's take a look at the sheet and see what we lost. Okay, so we lost 3 Seath Konas, probably in the volleys of, I say probably, I know in the volleys of crossbow bolts, right? And we knew going in that was a risk, but goddamn, look at what they accomplished in the nether dart spam. 126 kills. Oh my goodness, that is intense. That is amazing. And if Ulm had even more like chaff to throw out there, ooh goodness, that would have been just ooh. We only lost 4 gaudy Huskarls, only lost 7 Huskarls, lost 1 Jotun Javelinist, 3 of our long deads, one regular long dead has actually survived somewhere. That's amazing. We lost most of our long dead giants, they took the brunt of it, but that is what we wanted. And just fantastic. Like, this is aces. Obviously, we would prefer to have not lost those 3 Seath Konas, but losing 3 Seath Konas in a big-ass battle like this, that's perfectly acceptable. Our Jotun werewolves did work out with the communion that we had going on there. So what did Ulm actually bring to bear in this fight? We were about 50 more total than him, combatants, not counting his fortification stuff, because that's just whatever. Well, I say that, they're Rangers of Ulm, so, I mean, they count. But he brought nearly 100 Rangers, more if you count the province defense, a random Lamia, about 40 infantry, some gnomes, which just, I don't know, he probably got them out a long time ago summoning random stuff. He had 11 black priests who actually did a decent job, right? They killed 24, so not too bad. This ranger captain killed 24. That's long dead, absolutely long dead. Or that's like raised dead stuff. He was a prophet, so he was spamming banishments. The illuminated ones and a member of the second tier. So let's watch this battle again, probably once or twice, and take a look at some specific things. So we're gonna go a little slow to start. We're gonna focus on our side of the battlefield. So we do have this first volley that comes out from the Rangers of Ulm that kills a Seath over here, actually in the back line, right, rather than the foreground. And it also sends one Seath running. Right here. Yeah. So she goes running. Took a hit. We also, so here come the nether dart spam was just great. That was perfect. Over here, I actually set up the script incorrectly, and that's my fault. So we might have already passed it. But basically, so the second thing this Seath was supposed to do, she was supposed to do Body Ethereal, which she did. She hit correctly. And now she's supposed to do Regeneration, but she's not high enough. She's only Nature 2, so she would have needed a Nature Gem. I didn't give her one. So instead of doing Regeneration, she does... The Howl comes out, and she does Raised It, okay? Which is fine. Now she's going to go back on script, and she's going to continue to cast. She doesn't always hit the right targets with what she casts, but here's the issue. So Gift of Flight, the Air Force One uses Gift of Flight on the Soulless Warriors instead of on Gunloth. So that's unfortunate. So now these Soulless go... Actually, I don't even think they fly. Yep, nope, they fly. And then she protects over here. She protects these two for whatever reason. Again, she does not like to... Even though Air Force One is 0 protection, and Gunloth is 9 protection, she does not like to hit them with protection. And then she does hit them with Enlarge, and I actually want to see this. This is kind of funny, because Gunloth with Enlarge is kind of insane. Got a bunch of... Oh, so much Nether Dart spam. Okay, so the Enlarge... Gunloth is 162 HP when he is enlarged. That is crazy. That is so just like bonkers. He's so strong when he's enlarged. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the second volley is where the second volley of crossbows is where we lost the other 2 Seaths, and everything else actually is kind of just by the book. My Jarls did a good job. I say they did a good job. I'm actually a little disappointed by them being at precision 17. They do a decent job when firing into masses, but they actually don't do, like, watch this. Boop. They don't do a very good job of sniping specific targets, and especially if targets are moving, they tend to do a less good job. The Communion did just fine. They both got enlarged. They're both taking perfectly normal amounts of damage, etc. Healing just fine. So this went great. Well, you know what? It's a possibility that I got a correct amount, but also I think the 3 that died were all Communion Masters, so it's possible that Ulm helped me out and killed enough people to where these guys didn't get hurt too much. But realistically, like, they're nowhere near. So we could probably have another 3 to 5 in the Communion and be just fine. So our other Seaths are non-Communion Seaths. They basically like fatigue out, and then every once in a while they will cast a new spell. Most of our Seaths do end up getting Body Etherealed over the course of the long haul, right? But in the beginning, many of them do not get hit initially. Let's watch this come in. This is the one going for the Prophet, and it's a miss. It's super close. Like, close enough that I think he might have had to do a check to see if he didn't get stunned. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it on my side of things. So let's watch this again from Ulm's side of things, and let's see what actually Ulm does throughout the majority of this fight. So we know he's got the volleys from the Rangers, which do decent. These guys are on hold and attack. Everyone puts up Holy Avenger first, which is okay, right? But I feel like maybe for your scripted version, maybe that could have been a little bit better used. So we've got 2 slaves. The 2 illuminated ones are indeed slaves for this master. So we'll see what he ends up doing. The air elemental comes down over here in these rangers. Okay, so we've got some iron darts, we've got some magma bolts, iron darts, decree of the underworld. We've got some buffs coming out, iron skin, more iron darts, decree of the underworld, solar rays. This guy is spamming solar rays. Interesting. And that's, I think, this one. And oh my goodness, that fucking first nether dart swarm hit this fucking... It hit both sides, right? But it just massacred this side. More iron dart spam, solar rays. Oh goodness. So I think maybe, honestly, especially like... He's got all these gems, but I don't know if what he's doing with them. Right? I feel like, especially initially, it might have been a better plan to just, like, summon Earth Elementals immediately. Get them in here and get this choke point going, and then start up with the Iron Dart spam, you know? Magma Bolts, Iron Darts, etc. Oh, we got a Shadow Blast that comes out, but it comes towards these wolves. Unfortunate. Oh, the fucking darts. Ugh. Another Shadow Blast, like, ooh, spamming Shadow Blasts. Oof, oofles. Like, if you could get those on the right targets, that's going to do a shit ton of damage. So we've got these Earth Elementals that come out. This guy still has Air Gems. This guy still has some Earth Gems. This guy still has some Earth Gems. This guy hasn't... He's communioned up, but all he's casting is Solar Rays. He hasn't done anything with his like, pearls or Panic now, right? Nothing with these... Like, this guy could have Phoenix powered and done some fire elementals or something. Same with that guy. This guy runs with air gems and earth gems. I don't know that this is actually fully scripted or anything, mind you. It's entirely possible that I think he's been taking his turns. I don't think he's AI, right? But I have no idea if I honestly don't know if that's the case, because this is a blind game, right? We don't have open diplomacy. We can't even talk to each other because we don't know who the players are, right? So I believe he has still been taking his turns because he's not, you know, AI. If the turn rolls in your AI, you basically like immediately do your turn. There have definitely been times where like I've come in and hasn't done his turn. So I assumed that he was still around, but that might not be the case. I don't know. Either way, this was a fun battle. I had a good time. We got to see the Nether Dart spam. Now what are we going to do? Well, let's check the rest of the stuff. We've got the Troll Woods being a pain in the ass. We have seen a great disaster, and we've avoided it. That's awesome. And Vadihheim has been permanently vanquished. Oh, shit. So, like, we actually come up here and we see this is all Atlantis. Wow. Okay. So Vadihheim was over here. There it is. Right, so Vadihheim has been permanently vanquished. They're done. What are we doing? We are doing a bunch of stuff. We are moving Gunloth into the Forbidden Fields because Gath said we could have it, so we're going to send him there. We are moving Jarl 3 into Ine Umral to finish off Ulm. We are moving Balder back to Behemoth's Rest, as well as a scout in order to hopefully attempt to claim this throne and start building a fort on it, right? We are preaching in Mighty Pillars. We want to get our Dominion up as quickly as possible. We are dropping a temple here as well. We are moving I gotta rename this guy, actually. This is a big goad, right? Yeah. Big goad 2. Our second big goad. And we're actually gonna get some more big goads. And some more scouts. Because we want to try to start seeing what's going on. And we want to get some preaching going so we can actually not die to dumb kill, basically. And we want to protect this fucking Throne of Fortune. Because Gath actually already has 3. And I don't want to be the last one Gath comes and gets. Although that would be fun. That would be a fun battle, right? But it looks like Gath, the new player for Gath, is he doesn't want to like pick on me. So it looks like he's actually looking to fight against Midgard, right? And against Atlantis potentially. But Midgard and Atlantis are all over each other. They're going ham. So, that's pretty much it. We're recruiting another big goad. We're recruiting another scout. We need to push our Dominion a little bit. We're putting a temple down here. We're actually probably going to... How much? We're not going to spend anything because I need to make sure I have enough money to start building this province. We should have enough just fine. Do 1 Seathkona here. Okay, and that should be fine. And that's pretty much it. We're casting some reanimation to try to replenish our undead forces because we really don't have much of anything left there, right? And everyone is going back to researching. So we've got 341 research now, a mite shy of where we were previously, unfortunately. Having lost our two of our Scrotty and a couple Seaths, right? But we've been gaining some Seaths, so that's good. So we're gonna just try to move our way up Alteration, get to Wooden Warriors, get to really get to Mass Protection. Army of Giants isn't bad. It's pretty cool. If we have the nature gems for it, that's pretty nice. Creeping Doom is great. If we have the nature gems for it, actually. So we're making all these motions, and that's pretty much it for the turn. We have to start looking now. What can we do, right? And I don't wanna have the mentality of, okay, well, we're just gonna sit here until the game is over. No, we're gonna try. We don't have much power, but we have some power, right? When we form together in a great force, we can do some things. I think one of the moves that we want to do first is we probably want to try to get some more Scrotty and pad out that our ability to have a forceful communion, a good communion. That's going to take money, which we are very, very light on. Fortunately, Ulm is continuing to generate more and more income every single month. This place is like crazy. Like, it's getting crazy big, crazy high income. I love it. So we're going to keep trying to do that. We're going to try to stabilize our Dominion. And then we're going to try to look for opportunities to not just play spoiler, but potentially get back in the game. And we're going to have to see what that looks like. I do not know if that is any way, shape, form, or fashion a feasible possibility. But what it realistically looks like or sounds like to me, right, is that in order to do that, we're going to have to find one of these individuals, whether that be Midgard or Gath or Atlantis. We've been very friendly with Atlantis for a long time. We're going to have to figure out who is an opportune ally and who we can work with to fight someone else. And Gath has been a real buddy coming in as a sub and laying off of me, right? But they have my cap. So like I'm inclined to push this direction, and if Atlantis is inclined to push down onto Gath, ooh, that could be a big thing, especially if Gath is already at war and kind of in the lead, right? So we will see how that goes. I'm gonna send some messages out. First, I'm gonna send a message actually to Midgard to say, heyo, I had previously negotiated with Gath to take Province 134, but since you're now in control of it, I'm sending you this message. This is absolutely not meant as an act of war or anything, so I'm waiting a turn. I'm going to wait a turn and allow you to move anything you might have there out of it, but I really need the province. Thanks. So that is about here in Greendale, right? And hopefully Midgard's not going to start shit over it. We'll see, right? But if he doesn't, then we're going to take Midgard, or we're going to take Greendale, and then we'll have this little sphere of influence that we can hopefully move out of and do something with. And maybe Midgard will actually, like, in hearing this, will start asking, you know, hey, would you like to fight Gath? Hey, blah, 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 etc., right? He's already basically said this might be an opportunity for me to get my capital back, but he's not really being super conversational other than that, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then I'm going to send a message to Atlantis saying, heyo, just sending a message to see how you're doing. Congrats on finally taking out Batty. All around me, I see Gath, and I notice he's up to 3 thrones now. Scary. Good luck. Okay. Then I will send my message out to everyone, and it's basically just going to be well fought, Ulm. Okay, that is the turn. Ooh, ow, sorry. Pretty exciting turn compared to many of our last couple turns. We'll see what lies in store for us in the next couple turns. The game, I have a feeling, is going to skyrocket to a conclusion pretty quickly, but I could be wrong, right? Gath and Midgard might bloody each other so much that no one can really do anything for a while, and this game might stale out. And if it does, we might begin to play a very important role in controlling this particular throne. So, we will see how that goes, and I will check you all next time. Peace.